We're on your side with another big tunnel story. This one has to do with proposed tolls at the downtown and midtown tunnels. We've been telling you about them for months now. They're supposed to go into effect next year, and they could cost you a lot of money. But they may have hit a roadblock in the state Supreme Court. 10 on your side's Andy Fox traveled to Richmond and has today's development. Andy.
Well, the hearing went on for 1 hour, Nicole. Each side got 30 minutes. The 7 justices asked questions about excess funds and where they go, whether the tunnels are one transportation facility. Did VDOT and ERC have unfettered discretion in setting the rate of return on the project, which the justices will decide whether that is even constitutional? And there were some grumblings that one of the justices should have recused himself from the case. Attorney Patrick McSweeney says he's never seen the state Supreme Court room so packed, as it was with the 70 anti-toll citizens who took a bus to hear McSweeney tell the Supreme Court justices the tolls are unconstitutional.
Their strongest point is, and it's somewhat political, there's a tendency for any court to defer to legislators, and that is obviously why they wanted to focus on tolls versus taxes.
Much of McSweeney's 30 minutes was spent educating the justices about public-private partnerships and unelected entities tolling the public. After the hearing, Justice Bill Mims shook McSweeney's hand.
What did he say to you?
You should be a law professor.
Yeah, you were teaching the justices history.
Well, I've known Justice Mims for many decades, and we go back a long ways.
This is Virginia State Supreme Court Judge Bill Mims. He served as Deputy State Attorney General under his close friend, now Governor Bob McDonnell. Mims also served in the General Assembly and voted for the Public-Private Transportation Act, whose constitutionality is now in question. Should Mims have recused himself, like 2 other justices did?
Can I ask you again? Do you think that he's the best one to be here in this case?
No, I'm not going to respond to that one. If he's hostile, of course not, but I'm not going to comment further.
Many anti-toll supporters mentioned the Judge Mims connection. For anti-toll organizer Roger Cornett, it comes down to this.
They keep saying the tolls is not taxes, so we say they're unconstitutional taxes, and they were signed by VDOT, and I think we're going to prevail in this lawsuit.
The VDOT and ERC attorneys had no comment except to say it is now in the hands of Virginia's highest court. The entire case may hinge on this point that we have reported on extensively the last 3 days. Whether setting the rate of return, the profit margin ERC makes over the next 58 years from taxpayers, and they are unelected, is exclusively a legislative function, and can the General Assembly delegate it to the private partners so they can decide how much money they make? That is one of the biggest issues now in the hands of the Virginia State Supreme Court. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.